Welcome back. So I've refreshed, started. Got my brother-in-law's Yorkie in here now. Let the other out. Welcome back, my loves. This is the Sacred Raven, Sacred Raven's Tarot Vision, Voices of Spirit series, where I do a special reading and meditation for the collective, as well as do readings for those live in which you're able to witness those as well as the personals that I do one-on-one, both through Skype and Zoom calls, as well as by video recording and audio even. So, Davina, you're back. Okay, and your question was about Adita. Is that how you say the name? I'm going to put my address, my email address, and the address to subscribe to the email list so I can always get a hold of you guys and let you know, hey, I'm doing the free readings. Come catch them. I like to do that because I want to give thanks for people who have joined this community and who have participated and have been so beautiful and so lovely. And I love to give back. So last night we did the free readings. We did them for 4 hours. That was as long as I could go before I needed something to eat to build my energy back. You know, as an empath, you have to build your energy. You have to be very careful with your energy. I'm due a salt bath, which I'm going to do and clear my energy out. I take this very seriously. I have a whole ritual. I make sure I pray, I meditate, that I connect with the space around me, because I want to be open and present for you guys so that I am a clear channel and I try to provide the best possible and the highest, most clear guidance that you can receive, so that my hope is that when you leave, you feel somewhat at ease in your mind. So I'm going to put my business email address where you can reach me for details, and I'm going to put the subscribers list where you can sign up there, and the donation address and everything else you can find in the description box for now, unless you want to email me for something further. So I'm going to put that in there now, and we are going to begin with a reading for Davina regarding Adita. So we're going to see how that plays out. And I want you to be able to see what a 2-card pull looks like, okay? So I'm going to put my address for the subscribers list first. That is subscribe page, right? .com. Make sure I spelled it right. Yeah. / the Sacred Raven .coach, as in life coach. Okay, so there's that address. Slade Savage, how you doing, sweetheart? I had to return. I had to refresh our last video. We had a lot of people in here. I'm doing a $5 2-card pull reading for Davina, and so I'm showing how that is done. We did some of them on the last video, and I put my email address for people who do not have it and want to reach me for one reason or another, for questions, for details, if they want to do a one-on-one personally with me. Is the address for the PayPal, and then Ko-fi. Let me see, right over here where you can, it's a creators page where fans can visit and help build a beautiful mission and a business for those that they believe in. And that is kofi.com/spiritualbizcoach. And I'm going to put that in there as well. And we're going to begin with a reading for Davina. And this question is a question about love. And this is for Adita. And she wants to know, or he wants to know, Aditya, I hope I'm saying that right, about their love relationship, their connection, and if there is the possibility of it growing into marriage. Okay, so let's check it out. Now, what I did was I went back and I grabbed what's called the Manara. This is an Italian deck. It also comes in other languages, like Portuguese and German, I believe, but it is a European Italian deck, erotica deck. It's a little dark, but it is suitable for some of these twin flame relationships, especially some of the fiery ones. So we are going to take a look at that, okay? And see where she's at, or he's at, in love with Davina. Davina, are you East Indian? I love India. That's what I named my dog. Her name is India. What is your background? Is it Arab? Mauritian? Where are you from specifically? My mother's family is from Honduras, the island of Rotan. Rotan Island. Your ancestors are from India. Oh, I love India. I love it. It's my dream to go there. Southern India in particular. From the islands, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let me take this out. Spirit, please provide us with the messages that we need and the answers for Davina regarding her love relationship. What can you tell us about this relationship, and is it strong enough to turn into marriage? Is it strong enough for marriage? I'm getting messages. Hold on. Where they want you to think about your why for the question. We have Three of Earth. Three of Earth is like Three of Pentacles. That's like working towards something. Okay. This is it's a feminine card. Look at it. Earthy and feminine. Capricorn. Pluto and Capricorn, I believe. Yeah. The relationship is earthy, very lusty even. But what this is saying, this is like the Three of Pentacles, where there is work that needs to be done. This relationship needs work, okay? Before any thoughts about marriage can come into play, the relationship needs work. But, when you think of Capricorn, Capricorn is very ambitious. It's all about work and drive. And this is earthy, lusty, feminine, sensual, but it needs work first. Don't even think about marriage till it gets its work. Do you see how explicit these cards are? Mm-hmm. And when you see the pyramid upside down with the line through it there, that is feminine. When it's up, right, when it's pointing upward, it's masculine. His feelings are very earthy and sensual. He's thought about being with you. Ooh, hold on. Oh, wow. We have a major arcana card, the world. This relationship has all the possibilities. You see the world. Okay, we've got the three of earth, which is like the three of discs or three of pentacles. That means that it's working, it's moving forward, but it needs work. Okay. When we have the world card, what they're saying is the possibilities are strongly there for this marriage or for the relationship to grow. You have the world card. I don't think you can get a better card, honestly. We have the Roman numerals for 11, which is a spiritual number. It's a master number, which gives it a strong indication of a yes. Okay. So what you're looking for, this is a very positive union. Okay. The world card, very good. Very good. Because all the possibilities are right there for the makings of a good relationship. His feelings, I just said, he has very sensual, earthy feelings about you. Or at least this is how he sees you, as earthy and sensual. If he's not texting you, it's probably because he's probably going through what a lot of these masculines are going through at the moment. They're going through a revolution inside. They're going through a lot of change, and it's hard for them to express it, you know? And one of the things that they have is pride, and they don't like looking foolish. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But it's mostly about the fact that emotionally, he's trying to figure things out. There's a lot going on with him spiritually. And so he's going inward, so he was withdrawing. It's nothing to worry about. They're saying you have the world. It's the ball is in your court. This relationship, this is such a positive card. When you have the world, I mean, look at the picture, okay? We have this woman. She's on top of the world. What does that tell you about this relationship? And he sees it it makes him feel good, very sensual. He sees you as sensual and earthy. That's good. Okay. The world card, the major arcana, and then we got 11, right? This is a powerful card for a beautiful kind of future. Okay. The world is your oyster when it comes to this relationship, but there is some work that needs to be done. Okay. What you need most of all right now is patience. And I picked up when I was doing the meditation, uh, Oh, look what we have at the bottom of the deck. Want to see what we have at the bottom of the deck? 10 of Earth. Look at the woman. She is feeling it. She is enjoying herself. She's looking beautiful, sexy. The 10 of Earth is the 10 of Pentacles. That means abundance. That means with the World card, together, the future of this relationship is solid. As long as you worry about yourself, take care of yourself, look good, stay educated, worry about building yourself up, your self-love, treating yourself out. Look at that. This is a feminine card. Earthy, sensual. Very, because it's Virgo, see? 10 of Pentacles. You have nothing to worry about, honey. You got the world. This relationship, okay? So there you have it, my dear. Does that make you feel better about it? You are so very welcome. Hey, Casper. They want you. It's best for you. Spirit wants you to work on you because you want him to get mirrored. You will mirror what he will mirror you, and you will mirror him. You see what I'm saying? If you try too hard, it will push him back. Worry about you because your masculine inside needs to be worked on. When you work on your masculine, he will be attracted. It will be a mirror. That's how the relationships work. As above, so below. So within, as without. So you should be very happy, right? You just have to work on yourself, pamper yourself. Like me, I mean, even though I'm going through this hard time and because of somebody else, I'm losing everything. I had to be out of my house in 2 weeks. I don't know how I'm going to come up with thousands of dollars to move into a place, but I have faith inside. As long as I do what's right, I be a good person, I take care of myself, I stay grateful, I stay faithful, uh, and authentic and genuine, and I have faith and trust. I know it's all going to be good. And then I'm going to attract good people in my life. I have work that is just now building. Everything that I've ever gone through, all of the lessons I've learned, the losses, losing my daughter, just that alone it brings a lot of spiritual wisdom. Now I'm losing so much again, you know, and the shock of it initially was crazy, but Spirit has been with me to let me go through it one by one little bit so that my heart didn't shatter, you know. Now, this is an open door for me because they want me to focus on the spiritual work, which I'm happy to do. And that's where I'm going to be happy and put my faith and trust. So When I work on myself, I work on my own life. He can work on himself and realize everything he did. After 24 years, I don't want to lose the relationship. I want to still be there, but I have to think about me first now for the first time in my life. And when I do that, everything else will come. But if I don't fill my own cup, I can't be there for anybody else that I love. So I have to be firm with my boundaries. I have to have trust. I have to have faith. And I have to proceed and do what I know is right in my heart. Follow uh, what Spirit has told me to do. Just find a deeper meaning for my life. And if people want to come along with me in my family, they can. They don't have to understand it. They want to. But it's same with you. Continue to take care of yourself. Continue to invest in yourself. That love is there. Don't be too eager to get a hold of it because it will slip through your fingers. Don't worry. He's kind of going on a journey himself. And men can deal with things differently than women do. They kind of withdraw. So make this a time about you for right now. But you have the whole world in front of you, Spirit saying, so don't worry about it. Thank you so much. I'm 43 years old. I can't even believe it. I feel like yesterday I was just 25. But it's because I try to stay happy and laugh a lot, dance. I love music. I love to be happy. And I'm trying to make sure I don't forget to take care of myself, drink lots of water, stay good in my head. I don't put anything bad in my mind. No bad movies, things like that. That will affect your body. When you witness a kind act, your immune system goes up. When you watch violence, it goes down and your body gets sick. That's how we are built. So I try to keep myself only with education and reading and, all the good things so I can stay happy and try to live a good life. Yeah. In my family, like my brother, I have 6 brothers. Everybody looks young. When my grandma was my age, she looked so young. She looked like Whitney Houston. And she used to tell me the stories about how the boys used to chase her and they thought she was in like 24, but she was really 44. And like my brother, he's born in 1990. And I have another brother born 1981, and my other brother is born 1993. And he looks like he's 16. He's small too. He just looks so young that people can't believe that he's 29. Hi, Brianna. How are you doing, baby? So thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys are in here, remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe. You know. Kayana Bakari. Hey, I feel much better. I trust the universe. I know love is here. Oh, it is. It is. And let me tell you, I have been through hell my entire life. Okay? My whole life. I persevered. I stayed strong. I sometimes thought I was going to lose it. I thought I was just going to lose it, but I didn't. There's been people I love died. My own baby daughter died. I lost my home. I couldn't find a home for 3 years before I found this one. And I was so happy when I found this place because you open the door, there's a pool outside. Right in front of my door is the workout room, and there's a beautiful courtyard. I could walk the dog. That's why he broke my heart what he did. I helped him get his degree. I helped him get his journeymanship. He does concrete for a living. It makes him great money. Great money. They make $45 an hour, $60 an hour overtime in a day for the day. They don't have to wait 40 hours for the week. And if he goes and works for himself, he can do somebody's driveway and make $5,000. But he's been irresponsible. He hasn't been doing it. He's been doing heavy drugs. He's been messing around with, uh, you know, pornography videos. That stuff hurt me, and it's not that he watched it. I didn't care about that. I knew he used to. It's the level, it's how far with it. And I knew this is got so out of hand, and the money, like, I didn't know I could take so much pain and a broken heart. So you're shattering my heart. My whole life is upside down now. But it's okay. It's you have to have strength, and you need to remember that uh, God is always with you, or however you want to see it. There is an intelligence that does love you. Love rules this universe. Our very bodies thrives. It needs love. A plant, when you show it love and care, it thrives. There's an intelligence that runs all of this stuff. And this is why the elites try so hard to shut it out. They want us confused. They want us watching a delusion out there. Like Casper said, it's the matrix of things. But when you live that life, you build a strength of heart, and there's a hope. There's hope that you can hang on, and it makes you strong. It makes you strong, and it makes you have a level of respect that without it, it would break you. Thank you so much. Oh, I need every donation possible. That's why it's important for me uh, to have give and take, you know, energy exchange. Look what I did for so many years. My family, I give, 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 give. My mom made me the oldest. I'm the oldest kid with 6 brothers, 1 sister. She made me take care of all of them. I raised a lot of them. My sister raised her daughter. Helped take care of my father-in-law for 11 years, cleaning his poopy diapers, everything. Take care of my mom, my own son. He's grown up now. And giving everything to him, believing in him, being his cheerleader, helping him get through so he can get his journeymanship, so he can get his culinary degree. And I just needed this time he promised to have my back so I could build my business and finish my school and not have to return to work yet and do everything too much. But then I started to see, I'm in trouble. He's not keeping his word. And then it broke my heart because this is the first time I tried to go after my dreams at this stage in life. So I'm not going to let anybody get in the way. There's meaningful work to do in this world. And that's the only thing I could say is all the pain, all the bad things I went through in my life, all that suffering was to bring me here so that I would have the knowledge of what it feels like. I would know, and I would have learned from it. And then finally, the heartbreak and shock some being in a relationship like that for 24 years. I have that knowledge too. Spirit had to wake me up. I was living in a dream world. And I thought I had it down because I have good intuition. This person is a really good emotional manipulator, I'll tell you what. And he's got to grow up. So I have that to share for others. And you mix that with my education. I'm built for this. So this makes me happy. Without purpose, people can die. They need love and they need purpose. And I will be your cheerleader all the way because I want to see you win at life. I want to see you get your dreams to come true. So after putting so much for others, give and take, I learned a big lesson about that. Big lesson. Thank you, Brianna. And I still am happy. I still want to go travel. I still want to go to the clubs. I still want to go, see the world, go on sabbaticals. I haven't had a drink in a long time. I love wine. I took 9 months of wine at the Seattle Wine Academy. And I did wine tastings and everything. I love to have a glass of wine and go out. And really live life. See the beautiful cultures around the world, the beautiful foods, the music. Go back to belly dancing. And I'm going to share it. I'm going to teach the basic belly dance moves in a class this fall. Be prepared. We're going to do a lot of shamanic healing arts, therapeutic. It's going to be fun. We're going to do the sacred drum movements, dance movement circle. That's going to be cool. So as long as you look forward, you have trust, you have hope, you have gratitude for the beauty that life has to offer, and become the person you always wanted to be. Yeah. Thank you for the thumbs up. You know how YouTube is, the algorithms. If you guys are here for the first time and you like it, subscribe. I put the address for the subscriber, the email list, so I can contact people and tell them when I'm doing all the free readings and the classes that are coming. You're 37? Casper, you're 37? I felt like you were younger. I felt like maybe I felt a really young energy from you. Wow. That's amazing. And Davina, how old are you? And Brianna and Kayanet, how old are all of you guys? My old ass. 32. Okay. 32 is a good age. I think 30 is perfect. Adolescence. Science says that adolescence ends at 30. So we finally become an adult, right? We're perfect. And 33 is when we are like fully transformed. I think that's why even in scripture it says that Jesus at 30, he went on a 3-year ministry and he died at 33. And transformed. There's something about 33 that even the Masons, 33 is this initiating number. 30, 31, 33, but definitely 30. I don't believe my Aoria. What are your guys' astrological signs? A Taurus. I love Taurus. I have 2 planets in Taurus, Mercury and Jupiter. So Taurus works heavy in my life. Sagittarius for you. Okay. Fire. Yeah. My guy has a moon in Sagittarius. He's Aries, Sagittarius moon, and Pisces rising. And a Taurus, Venus in Taurus with Mars in Aquarius. So he thinks he's so cool and, you know, like whatever ladies man. The full moon in Aquarius open his eyes. I know. Noria Di Manja. I'm a Leo and my person is a Gemini. Yeah, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising with strong Libra on it. And I have Leo, Mars is in Leo and Saturn in Leo. And I think right now in the Mars is in Leo as well. And this is the time. That's why Spirit's like saying, develop your passion, start experimenting and exploring creatively right now, because this is where your guys are going to get some massive breakthroughs, and they want you to really look and redefine your life in a big way, because they want you to get into to start looking at your life's purpose, being in service, especially now in this time in life and where the energy is on the planet. So I'm going to pull some more cards for all of us in the room. For those of you that want to do your 2-card pull, if you have a question, we're still doing that tonight. I did one for Davina, and I'm going to put the addresses in here where you can put the reading donation. It's the $5 for 2-card pull. PayPal. Life is Calling. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, you guys. If you want to subscribe to the email list, do that, because I want to contact everyone at the same time to come into the room when I do the free readings. I want everyone to come in that can make it, and I want to be able to get a hold of you. Okay? And I do them a couple of times a week. But I usually get on kind of late, and I want everybody to know when I'm coming on. And I always do that because it's a thank you to people. Plus, it gives others an opportunity to get readings who cannot pay for them, right? But for me, it helps me very much. And I get to invest back in my business, like my Tube Buddy, my Spreaker for my podcast, and new cards and the websites I get to keep up. It really helps a lot. You don't even know. It really does. So it's worth everything to me. Okay, Noria, definitely. Just go to that address right here and you put in, it's a $5 reading. So I'm going to pull a card for all of us in the room. And when you come back, give me your question and we'll do your reading for everybody in front of everyone in the room. And if you want something more private, then you can email me and I'll tell you everything that I offer and what I do. Okay, Spirit, what more can you tell us about where we're headed during this Aquarius? What more can you tell us? Ooh, God, ooh, be careful of the base chakra, the root. Remember I said earlier that some of you were having problems with people, really bad gossipers, smearers, narcissistic types, people who were deceiving you, emotional manipulation. That is showing up again. And to have patience during this time. Okay, because changes are coming. We've got 14, which is a 5. Your life is going through a massive overhaul, massive change. See, we've got the number 1, which is about new beginnings, and it's a new beginnings at the base, from the ground up, internally for most of you, but for a lot of you, your outside world is being changed. That's within relationships, that's with your career, that's with your home. Some of you are moving, but there's this energy around you, okay? Good. Be very careful. For some of you, this is a person very close to you, and I would watch. Protect your energy. Do not play into this. Do not play into this. A lot of sacrifices are going to be made. The patience is going to be required of you. Do not push anything. Do not force anything. Okay? Spirit is asking that you do not try to control anything. Okay? By you meddling and not taking a step back and just, like I said, allowing, accepting, just all you want to do right now is experiment and create, be creative, do things out of your usual day, start up new routines, get to know yourself a little bit. Utilize this time because you're not going to get a time like this, I don't know when, but this is the moment where that peace, that clarity is going to come in, that thing that you need. That you can't be in a state where you're controlling things. Then you're going to be tight. You're going to be uptight. Your thoughts are going to mess with you. You're going to have that monkey mind going on and around and around. The overthink is going to keep going. And you don't want that. It's going to mess things up. So definitely have patience. Do not try to step in and control. Do not try to make things perfect. Do not allow perfectionism to get in the way. Triumph. Because this is where you're headed, okay? Another 7. We got 77. Very spiritual number. Okay? highly spiritual number. You're elevating and transforming in very good ways. Some of you aren't quite aware of just how much you're changing and how much you have changed. It's not going to stop here. You're going to continue to change and grow. But you've got triumph coming for your life. Do you know how big this is? This is a major arcana. You get a major arcana card. That's just brilliant. You're going to not be afraid. You're going to charge forward with a lot of confidence. Whatever area that is, you have there's a mission that you're thinking about, a road in which you're going down, and it's going to be significant. It's going to be significant. I can see there's people in here. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, my lovelies. The truth. So deception is going to be found out. This is what's going to happen while you're minding your own business, triumphantly living, doing as Spirit has asked you to do, and you will know, you'll hear it inside of you. That's pure Holy Spirit is with you. Okay, you can tap into it. It's everywhere. That intelligence that runs through you is where to trust, and it's going to reveal the truth. You're going to have a massive breakthrough. Massive. This is also a number 20. This is regards to partnerships, relationships. Your spiritual life is going to be very strong because you're going to be looked after by Spirit. With the number 77 there, that's powerful. Having 2 sevens. This is about the truth, things coming out. It's going to make all the difference in the world. Okay, because it's going to be what brings us triumph. And this is another major arcana. This is a huge deal. This is like justice, okay? Justice. The truth will prevail for you, right? Just have patience. Don't worry. Speak the truth. Share the truth. Spread the truth. Always be authentic. Always be real. Do not show any mask. Shadow. It's 18 to 9. It's the end of a cycle. You're facing your shadow. Some of you are coming face to face with it. That there's things in your life you're trying to break free from. Been doing the soul work. Some of you need to get on board with the soul work. Okay, so you can finally release it and let it go. This is another major arcana card. This is a big deal. Look at that. Facing that old version of you. The one that kept you back, that kept you down, kept you unhappy. You're going to see the truth of it. And it's going to bring you triumph. A triumphant start is about to begin. That's the truth. Truth of who you are. What are your core values? What does love mean to you? What does this life mean to you? What drives you? Where do you put your heart's desire in? Where have you been and where could you be? Where do you see yourself? If you were to utilize your gifts, and we are all given spiritual gifts, okay? Creator says that you could be seen, you were noticed in the womb. We all have been encoded with a DNA signature that is unlike anybody. anybody alive now, no, or in the future, or anybody that ever lived. This is what makes you so goddamn special. And you have something else to offer that nobody else can. That's the beauty of it. Go out, be in service for others, live truthfully, live and breathe the truth. Be a sage, a seer, be a teacher, a counselor, a helper in your way, an artist, a storyteller, a revealer of secrets. Be creative. Get more into the sacredness of life, the sacredness of the fact that you exist, that you can tap into something bigger than yourself that really fills you up with an excitement and an aliveness for life that you have never quite felt, but you will now. You will now. That's why these 2 weeks are very important, that you explore and adventure out a little bit and do things differently. Okay? If you normally walk the same day back home from work every day, to and forth, go a different route. To get out and start writing, to start doing something crazy, do it. Spirit wants you to develop this because the new you is coming, okay? A new relationship, triumph. You're going to be triumphant, all right? But this is about the truth is coming. What was done in secret is going to be revealed to you. That clarity is coming. That peace that you've been trying to dig around for. So use these 2 weeks to do this. It's important that you do. Now this is a big deal. This is 3 major arcana cards. This means dramatic change within you, dramatic change around you, and within your relationships. Life is not going to be the same. Life is not going to be the same on the world stage even. Like I said, as above, so below, so within, so without. You understand? Your life is taking an entire new look, a new feel. You're going to be revealed things that is going to make you feel so strong, so happy. It's like your 10 of cups. But you have to be receptive in these next 2 weeks. You have to surrender, allow, and receive. If you can do that, this will come. It's your destiny. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. The ending and beginnings. You got number 10 here. Destiny. This is the life that you've been waiting for. You have been shaped, molded for this moment. This is why you had to go through these dark nights of the soul, face this shadow, face the truth. You're being led to your destiny. Know that. The cycle, the ending is approaching, and a new beginning is coming in a big way. It's transformation you've been waiting for. And that clarity, that breakthrough, it's that piece of the missing puzzle that's just going to make everything make sense. Everything. It's going to be that last bit of this cycle of life where you come against your shadow and kill that old crap for good, so you can continue on your spiritual journey. where you begin to develop your life's purpose, where Spirit wants you to be. Understand? They're molding you right now. You're being changed. And it started in the subconscious. Now it's coming to the forefront. And I think you know exactly where it's taking you, where it should. And if you don't, that's why this 2 weeks is so important after the Aquarius new moon or full moon. And if you've watched other videos and what they have been saying about this full moon, then you know why this 2 weeks before we go into the new moon in Virgo, why it's so detrimental, and why you mustn't try to force anything. You mustn't try to take control of anything. Don't allow that monkey mind to run you down. It's because this is coming, and you need to be receptive to that information that's coming, that truth, that clarity, that divine inspiration that you've been waiting for, that divine intervention you've been waiting for. It's on its way. Triumph over that shadow. Brilliant. You must have patience, though. Remember, patience. Be careful that you don't deceive yourself, or that there aren't others around ready to deceive you and that aren't gossiping about you or causing emotional manipulation in games. Protect your energy, protect yourself. You stay in the state of joy, like they said, state of love, state of trust, and continue to do what you're supposed to do with patience. Really, Casper? It's funny, huh? Yeah, a lot of you have been going through a very big dark night of the soul for a long time. Long time. They've been testing your resolve, testing your patience to see if you even have it, testing your commitment to the journey. If you have what it takes, if you have what it takes for this relationship you want, if you have what it takes for this purpose that you're trying to develop for yourself, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's what you consider your 10 of cups. Well, how much are you willing to put up and give and work for? How hard are you willing to work to receive that 10 of cups? That 10 of pentacles, right? Fertility. If you notice, patience, what do we see there? It's got a seed. It's watching grow, right? Look at the growth. Fertility. This is the Empress. Empress energy. Check it out. Look at her heart base. Powerful intuition. The love coming from the heart space, the heart chakra, is open and receptive, just as she is. But what she creates, she's super creative. She's just designed for it. She's like a queen, you know, but extremely fertile. With patience, that's how this divine, it's this divine timing is where we're at. This divine timing and divine intervention. I turn over the card. There we go. This only doubles down. First of all, I got 3 and then 4, so it's progression. But it's emphasizing the heart chakra and the importance of the heart chakra and allowing it to develop and to grow. Notice it here. It's right there. It's glowing. It's fertile. This person's been patiently watching it grow from a seed as it flowered, right? Pay attention to your heart chakra. Open your heart. You need to be open, willing, and ready and receptive. And you have to allow and trust authentically, completely authentic. Do not wear any mask. Do not let anybody like this around. Okay? That's why you've been working so hard in the shadow. It's going to bring you, this is taking you to your destiny. Okay? Look at that. We've got, this is like the crown chakra energy, and we've got the heart chakra energy. Look at this road that you're on. This is the best you've been. This is where you're headed. If you're able to face this, okay? Got to face that shadow. You got to realize the truth. And you're going to. If you allow yourself to receive it, you will. No more deception. Going to triumph over it. Let's see. Did Noria, did you ask your question? Did you pay for your 2-card pull? I put the address in. I don't know if she's still here. Please, if you are in here, hit the like button, of course, and subscribe. I also have the email address for the newsletter, so you'll know when we do our free readings, which I like to do often as a thank you to my beautiful babies. Yeah, isn't that her name? Noria Dimanja. She was in here and she wanted to ask a question. She wanted a 2-card pull. I told her to go in just like you did I put the address in there. She could pay her little $5 and then she will get her questions answered. I'm going to continue with our reading. If you guys have a question, type in your question so I know exactly what it is. And then we'll do yeah, she said she wanted the 2-card pull. I don't know. She didn't put her question in. And I don't know if she went to the website to pay for it and come back. Okay, so we're going to continue because Spirit has more messages for us. Okay. If you are in this room, you were sent here. Okay. I made sure I had a prayer. It means you align with me. You're on my frequency level. And the messages I'm channeling from Spirit are directly meant for you to be heard. Okay. This is not going to resonate 100% exactly, but the big hefty core of it, the big chunk of it is going to. All right, Spirit, continue to please reveal to us what we have the cat. And a lot of this is about our independence, our authenticity, being who we are as individuals. It's about not being afraid to be who you are. Okay? Healthy boundaries even. Cats know, if they don't want to be around something, they won't be around it. But yes, this is about protecting your energy, having healthy boundaries, and not sticking around codependent relationships that you know are toxic, or being in toxic scenarios and situations. That's breaking it and snipping that bond, okay? That cord. This is who they want you to be developed into, okay? When all is said and done. Sovereignty, independence. An independent person is free. They have true freedom, just like a nation. You don't want your nation to be codependent, do you? Because they can be controlled, and it gets toxic. That's why an independent, sovereign nation is important. Same reason it is for an individual. You won't be at the mercy of another person who's controlling you. It's unhealthy for you to depend on somebody or something too much. It's important to take care of yourself and to have your own space and your own life, and that things are done equally. So as the cat, they want you to be more of an independent spirit, a sovereign spirit. Don't be afraid of your eccentricities. Those are special, and you're going to need them. In fact, they want you to develop them over the next couple weeks. Okay? I think Noria is gone. She wanted a 2-card pull. She didn't put the question in, so I can't answer her question. If you've come to the room and you want your own personal question, I'm doing 2-card pulls. They are $5, and I answer your own personal question. We've done several of those tonight. We do them in the room live. Anything else that's longer and deeper, that's more personal, we do offline by audio, by a pre-recorded video, or face-to-face by like a live stream like this, but personal. Okay? That's why our independence is going to be very important. I want you to be authentic and different and appreciate who you are as an individual, who you've become. That theme from the Moonology cards, or from the Goddess of the Moon deck, was self-love. Self-love is the theme. Nourishment, nourishing your body, nourishing your heart and your mind. Being like the Empress, being receptive, being creative, right? This 2 weeks is very important that these are done, or else you won't receive that truth and clarity that's trying to come in from Spirit. You're going to miss it all. It's very important. At the bottom of the deck, look at that. We have joy. How many times I keep saying that? This is the state they want you in. This frequency, in this state for the next 2 weeks. In the now. Do not be out into the future. Do not be looking back in the past, which is gone. Get into your joy. If you don't know what that is, start learning now. There's something they're trying to teach you. There's something they're trying to get you to know. But you can't learn it if you don't get into this state. They need you to be in this state so that you're able to receive the messages and the intuitions that they're trying to give you. But you have to be resonating at a certain frequency. And if you aren't at that frequency, learn how to shift your energy so that you match that frequency. Because these next 2 weeks are going to be the most important, some of the most important couple of weeks for the next few years. It's determining quite a lot. You're going from one massive phase into a next. So this is no joke. You've got to be in this state independently, keeping your boundaries. You're going into your destiny, you guys. You're going into somewhere where they need you to be in service. There's a life purpose or a mission of some kind, a road that you need to be on. Even if it's as simple as you marrying that twin flame and the two of you producing a child that could grow up to change the world. Do you see what I'm saying? There's something that Spirit is trying to get you to learn, get you to understand. And sometimes things may feel so simple that you try to complicate it more in order to feel like it's too, because it seems too easy, right? But that's what they want. That's the purpose of it. And they want you in patience during this, okay? There's no rush. Do not control. Do not try to get your fingers in the pot. Let them take care of it, okay? You are supposed to be worrying about this. Opening your heart chakra. Opening your mind. This is coming, okay? Being like the Empress, allowing your mind, awareness open as well as your heart, okay? You're going to be triumphant. Remember, stay away from those that are deceptive. You yourself be authentic. Do not wear any masks. Do not cover up who you are. Be real. Truth is going to come to light over that, okay? Due to facing your shadow. Face your shadow. You're going to start anew. This is all about the new cycle. Fresh, new beginnings. This is about like the cornerstone, the root, establishing roots, establishing that initial strength, okay? Going into your destiny. This is extremely important, okay? That's why these next 2 weeks, you need that time to grow, to explore, experiment, to allow your mind to be open, because you're not going to receive the messages of Spirit for your next step, which is going to bring you to a triumphant spot. Hi, Bakari. May I have a card for next week? I will see her finally after a few weeks. I want to express more. Yes, of course. I would do a 2-card pulls tonight for, it's $5 for the 2-card pull, where I read personal questions for the group. And I've done those already a couple times tonight. One person, she left, but if you're in here, please subscribe, hit the like button. And if you want your own personal question, you definitely can have that answered for you, okay? PayPal.me/life is calling. Okay. Hello, Melissa. How you doing, sweetheart? Why doesn't he respond to my messages? Honey, last night I did free readings we did the 5-hour session. Tonight, I am reading for all of us in the room. It's one powerful message from Spirit. I did the meditation before I started. And what we are doing for personal readings is a 2-card pull with a question and a $5. It's a $5 donation to that address right there, where the life is calling. And then I read for you in the room live while others watch. If you want something more personal and alone, then email me. We can get together and we can do that. Because I have very inexpensive right now, for 15 and 20-minute readings, which is a full scope. To be honest with you, a lot of people are happy with those. I will ask the next time. Oh, thank you. Every bit helps me, especially with what I'm going through right now, with what my reckless and stupid husband has done to me to break my heart and cause me a loss of my home after everything. So, yes, the law of reciprocity is so important. If you can't give, that's okay with money. Share the video. Share the link. Ask people to help donate for a woman who is in needing a help, or this lady who's building her spiritual business, or, just simple like subscribes and share and comment, like engage. That's how you help me. And we're going to take a look at the Goddess of the Moon deck, because there's an overall, once again, this is what they want you to do, is take care of your body at this time. Do not poison it with anything. Nourish yourself, mind, body, and soul. Go to the beach, go to the parks, take your spiritual baths, your salt baths. Eat well, where it's easy to digest. Eat food that is alive. Drink lots of water. Be in a loving energy. Please protect your energy over these 2 weeks. Start writing in a journal so you can get your thoughts out of your head. It's to get out of the mind. Stop that monkey mind and get into a more receptive, open mind. Okay? This will help you. This is another 7. So now we've seen 777, 3 sevens, okay? Spirit is really trying to give you a message, and you must listen. 777. About getting good sleep as well. Please pray, meditate, do what is right for yourself and your body, to take care of yourself. Show yourself some love, some self-respect, a peace of mind. You will gain in so much power should you do this. You're going to, like I said, your self-respect will develop. This is also 16. You know what that is? It's another 7. So now we've got 77, 77, right? We had 77 in the other deck, and look, back to back, 77. Remember that. This is your angel number, 77, 77. And you're going to be seeing a lot of variations of that. Watch. Power and nourishment. By the time the new moon is going to come around, you're going to be hit with some massive epiphanies, and it's going to change a lot. A lot. I mean it. It's going to change a lot. It's pretty powerful, really powerful. And it's important that you nourish your body temple. Your temple is all you got. You just got the one place to house yourself. So respect it. It's a spiritual act in of itself. How you eat, how you take care of yourself. Okay? That's why it's important to even pray over your food. It even changes the molecules in the food. It's energetic makeup. Dr. Masaru Emoto proved that even with water, the intentions, the prayers that you sent out change the molecules. So remember, you're 70 to 90% water. Be careful how you think. Watch your body tempo. You're going to become very, very powerful. You're going to feel like yourself in a way that you never carried yourself before. You're going to be feeling very good in your skin, and you're going to be healthy. And you're going to be carrying yourself and your light in a new way that helps others. Powerful way. Look at that. Talk about goddess of the moon. 7777. We've seen it in 2 decks now. Hello, Davi. Yes, we are. We're having quite an amazing reading. I am looking out my window. I could see the beautiful moon as I look up. Incredible. I am doing readings, mini readings, 2-card pulls for a $5 donation. And right now, what I've been doing is reading for us in the room. I asked Spirit to send people in that needed to hear this message, and they did. People that resonated with me, people that are on similar paths that need the spiritual guidance. If you want more, you can ask a question. It's a $5 2-card pull. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it from the beginning. And what we had to do was we did the previous video, but our video was like kind of messing up. So I restarted it, and I've been on this for 1 hour and 22 minutes now. So I've been online doing this reading for nearly 4 hours. So, and it's been divided into videos. Yeah. And it works out perfectly every time. When I ask my God, my spirit, Holy Spirit, pure being, however you want to say it, to send people in that resonate with me, that need to hear the message, it always works out that way. And they're generally have a chart that is very similar to mine. They're living through similar energies and experiences, so it works out perfectly. But for those that want very specific questions asked that centers around them, because we are doing them live and I can't go on forever, I do a simple 2-card pull that answers the question, and it's a cheap $5. That way people can see how it works, right? We watch it live together as a group. Yeah, I have 2 planets in Leo as well, Saturn and Mars. Yeah. Dig it. I like that. I could dig it. I could dig it. You dig? So yeah. But what you can do to help show your love, show some love, is subscribe to the channel. Share it for sure. Share my Ko-fi address to help me get my channel built up and to help me actually move, because I explained my story. If you watch the first video, I don't want to get back into it. It is sad. It hurts. But I am looking for a new home. So, and don't have the funds because of something painful that had happened. And so as I build my business, I am looking for the perfect place to be to continue building it on my own without this individual who squandered a lot of money and our home. So thank you. Yeah. You can subscribe to the mailing list, and you'll know when I get on. I do free readings a lot. I did them last night for 5 hours. They were all free. And moved to Oregon. I'm in Seattle. It's really expensive. I'm thinking of going way up north. I've never lived out that far north. And I know there's an energy school out there, a Reiki school too. And it's just really beautiful, very green, lots of trees. And if I could find the perfect space to finish this spiritual business and build it up without the distractions of people who are doing wrong, right? And then I can control my stability. I don't have to worry that I'm going to lose another home because of somebody's reckless, irresponsible, drug addicted behavior. Oh, you're in East Atlanta. Wow. Atlanta, Georgia. That's a pretty wild place too, huh? Probably got a lot of fun clubs. A lot of stuff probably goes down over there. I did think about Oregon, although it's like Oregon. I don't know if I want to be anywhere near Portland per se, but I love Clyde Lewis. Ground Zero Clyde Lewis. If I could be in Portland area and go see him when he does his thing, that'd be cool. Yeah. If I move anywhere, it'll probably go back to my second home, which is Arizona, but I prefer not to be in Phoenix exactly, but closer to Northern State University. Did you say you subscribed? I didn't see the no notification came up. Yeah, I lived in Mesa for years. I lived in Mesa, Tempe. Oh, you did? I didn't. I can't see your. No message popped up. Wonder what happened. Yeah. It's so hot in Arizona, you literally can fry an egg on the sidewalk. Yeah, try to redo it. Usually it pops up and it says so and so subscribed. So I don't know. Okay. I like the name Davi. Is that a form of David? My father's name is David. I'm going to grab from the energy deck for us. Spirit, what can you tell the rest of us, all those that are in the room tonight, to add to the reading so far? What more do we need to know? That's a lot. Hold on. A lot came out. Ooh. So some people are experiencing hostilities, right? Oh, shoot, my card. Have strength and stay balanced. Okay. This is about the masculine and feminine coming together. For some of you, there's a Leo in your life, or you have Leo in your chart. There's a fire sign in your life that this lion represents. We have the number 50, which is extreme, which is big time change, and we've got 22 again, master number, spiritual number. You're gonna see a lot of 222 and 444, and we did already see 7777, which was pretty insane in 2 decks. Got hostilities over this person because they broke your heart, or hostilities over the fact that your heart is broken. What they're saying is not to worry. You got to get balanced. Don't let this get to you. Stay balanced. Have strength. Because there's adjacent possibilities. There's possibilities all around. There are so many avenues in which you can go in. You don't have to be stuck to any one thing or any one person. That road to that prize end of the tunnel, there's a lot of ways in which you can go. And there's several choices too. But you got to have strength. Strength. Stay in balance. Keeping a balanced life and a balanced heart, that twin flame, right? It's all about balance, about the yin and the yang, black, white, male, female. Being in balance, having a sober mind and an open heart. Okay? Don't let this shit get to you. It's time to heal it and move on. This is what's going to close you up, and then you're really going to miss out on the important element that Spirit wants to bring in for you. If you continue to hold on to this shit, it's done. You're done. There's no room for it. Eve got back from the gym at 1 a.m. Ooh, wow. I'm tired of talking one every other day or every other day. That was my store total tonight. Oh, really? $77.34. Wow. Woo. Yeah, 77.77 was in the reading in 2 different decks. I need consistency also in my life. That's why Spirit is taking me out of this element, right? Away from the person I've been with for 24 years, who's brought a lot of chaos in my life and disharmony. And now it's time for me to be alone and be independent and build this thing up and have stability, consistency in my life, balance. I'm really heartbroken over how things turned out. It's like, why are you self-destructing? Why are you tearing up this life? Why are you doing this right when I'm going for my dream? I thought after helping all of them, including him with his dreams, and giving so much, that this little time when you don't have to really give up that much of anything, that I could finally have mine. And that's not how it went. And I was thinking, I cannot believe after 24 years, I got screwed like that. I will never allow that to happen again. Never. All that giving. It was a hard lesson in reciprocity, that's for sure. And how much I gave myself. When you give yourself away too much, people don't respect it. They use it. You know, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free, right? And you start to lose respect for yourself. You know, why even do this people pleasing? If I walk on eggshells to make some person happy who is so unhappy, they can never be filled. Yeah, take. And they emotionally cannot self-soothe, emotional manipulation, drug addiction, inability to use money wisely, and gamble with your home to the point of losing the home. Now I got 2 weeks to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with no savings. We just had to spend a lot of money on lawyers and whatever the first time he did this. That was just April. Who 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 does that? Who the hell does that? So I'm hurt, but that's okay. If I didn't have the strength of spirit, and I didn't have, for instance, this awakening process that I've been going through for the last 18 months or so, and then being in this group with my business coach, right? She's a spiritual coach, worth the $1,500, so worth it. For her academy, it changed my life. If I didn't have that, I don't know what I would do. It changed my life. Yeah. Oh my God, I lost 100. I can't believe that's insane, Eve. Thank you, Casper. Yeah, Debbie. Nobody does. It's crazy. So, time to, when you're on your own and you're independent and you can do your own thing, you know that nobody can take that away because it's yours and you know yourself. No one can come and you don't have to be at the mercy of somebody else because you happen to have depended on them and been in some codependent dynamic. I will never put myself in that position again. Never. Never. All the cheerleading, all the love and the support and inspiring him and the answers I was giving, all that attention didn't do shit. It didn't change a thing. A person won't change unless they want to. And I'm not going to be screwed around like somebody's toy just so they can keep me, you know. Yeah. I mean, 24 years, you give your life, you help somebody get through, you help them with their dreams twice, but yours is put on the back burner as you guys raise family and children. It's interfering in-laws, which are terrible and were terrible influences on my son. And then for him to do the things he's done in the last 2 years is shocking. It's like I don't even know the person. I mean, this was you the whole time. I swear you're an amazing con artist. Yeah, I was like in a dream world, giving too much, doing too much for that person, ignoring my own. And in the last 18 months, when I started to focus on myself, everything just started getting way better. Except for that was going down fast. Yeah, you're right, Eve. Thank you, Elle. Devi Ephraim. Yeah, 24 years. And we're such good friends and we're very, very close. And I love him. And he adores me in his way, cooks for me, and he would never sleep with another woman or anything. But he's destroyed our lives. He and then I don't buy the fact I don't buy. Oh, I was just stupid. What? Uh, I don't. You can't be that dense. You can't be that airheaded. I know you're not. You know, but addiction runs in his family severely bad, and it you can see all the red sun saying stop, 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 but you still go right into it, right into the danger. You gamble away everything just for a moment to indulge. Self-indulgence is a terrible thing. If a person, they don't know who they are, if they don't love themselves, it's never enough. Nothing is ever enough. Not enough sex, it's never enough food, or it's never enough drugs, it's never enough shopping and money and spending. It's never enough. It's like being insatiable and trying to fill a hole that it's empty, and wanting so much attention, wanting to be worshipped. It's like you better take a goddamn hard look at yourself. If you're like that and it's like you're a bottomless pit. Yeah, there have been no answers. It's just that's what he said. That's the answer I get. It's either that or nothing. Quietness. Nobody. You know who I just I to me it's done on purpose. Purpose. How could you make, like, let's say you go to work and you do, he does, he makes 300 something for the day, right? Cash you'll get. How do you come home broke and say, act all confused and irritated and mad when somebody asks you to account for where the money went and to hold you accountable and to get upset about it and to act like you're in the wrong for even dare at questioning, even though you share a life and bills need to be paid? Who does that? That to me, I began to see that's a narcissist who does not want to own up to their responsibilities. They just want to do what they want to do regardless. And then I'm supposed to save the situation if you mess up. I didn't realize that this was the game that was being played for a long time. And this is what I couldn't believe that I missed this for so long. And this is what I want to really uh, let people know, you know, that you could be in this dynamic and it's sucking you dry, killing you, and you be in it far too long with somebody who who's a master at with masks, at acting, at being charming, and getting you to, feel bad for them, or you know what I'm saying, just doing things for them, or pulling at your heartstrings in some kind of way. But in the last, it started with dreams that Spirit was giving me about stuff, and he got caught, and that scares him. And he already knew I had good intuition, and it's hard to lie to me, so he doesn't like to look at me in the eye. But after that, he got really scared of me. I hate liars too. And I'm like, I thought this was only his brother that was a pathological liar, but he lies to me about everything on his son. Everything. So how can I, in my right mind, stay? Like, you need help in every possible way. But he cries and acts like it's going to be the end of the world if I leave. Yeah. And then take my youth, take my good looks, never allow me, I never get to get around to myself, get the education I want, building business. I'll be old and decrepit. And then, no, kidding me? No, no. Thank you. For a little bit while I'm still hanging on, I'm 43. So he took the majority of my youth, and I'm like, why don't you want healthy life? I've been preaching the same thing forever since we met. And I thought it was because our family was just crazy and we had too many bills, we had too much going on. But this is the first time we lived alone. And now I'm able to see everything. I'm like, you're the one. It's been you. You can't even get your day right. You and then you're not only that, you're too stubborn to, to make any moves, and you're never happy. People like that are dangerous because they'll never be happy, and you'll be taking care of them forever and ever and ever and ever, or trying to uplift them, and it doesn't work. And your love, they'll miss you because they're not going to be looking at you for you. They're just going to see you as their possession, or that person they like to have sex with. That's it. That boy toy. This. Yeah, he does. Need to feel it for real. They control all, even bankruptcy women. Yeah. Oh, you're available, Casper? Yeah, we're all going through crazy awakenings. And according to him, he's been made aware of things that he was, I guess, oblivious to before. He didn't realize just how. And I said, well, that's what happens when you lack self awareness. Because we're opposites. While I'm very spiritual, contemplative, studious, quiet, I like to lay back and be alone. As much as I have friends and I go out and laugh and all that stuff, I like being alone. He's always very, very busy. He's very handy. He's extremely talented, creative, and hardworking, but he spends the money like water. I'm conservative with money. I'm not high maintenance like that. I don't believe in all that because that's just being like a person who is feeling unrest. They're discontented, so they just spend money because they're bored. I don't do that. And if you do that, you're only going to attract more lack when you misuse your resources. So you got to be careful. You've got to be grateful and happy for your resources. Invest in them smartly, and in good places, and be patient for those investments to grow. If you throw away your money and you don't know how to spend it, and you squander your resources, you're only going to get more lack back. That's how it works. Ooh, there it goes. Yeah. So what popped out? Ah ha ha. This is what's coming for us, victory. If we're able to put into practice everything that, facing our shadow, having the patience, being open and receptive, right? Uh, our heart chakra being open, um, allowing our creativity and exploration and inventive sides to be explored, like we saw with the Empress card as well. This is what we're facing, also with the cat, we saw independence, right? Being in the now, because we don't want to be putting our energy in a future that wasn't here yet, or in the past. It's going to distract us from where we need to be in order to get those answers, that clarity moment that we're seeking. Those answers are coming. But this is what we're facing. This is what's coming. While you also want to be in balance, remember. I mean, this is triumph, right? Victory and triumph is what we're facing. This is 28, which is a 10, which is a 1. It's a new cycle, brand new. It's our destiny. So far we've got, 10, 10. We saw 77, 77. But look, I had these two cards together, which was the fertility and the heart chakra, because we notice here she's trying to open her heart chakra up. And the cards are in succession, 3 and 4, which is what? A 7. 7. 7. It's crazy. We got 777 just with these. Yeah. So that is going to be Hi Dreamer Star. So that's going to be a powerful spiritual number. Look up that angel number and see what it means specifically, because it's going to apply to you guys. Okay. We've got 1010. It's crazy. This is 20. This is 20. So we are coming towards the end. This is a very spiritual transition, that we're going through something very powerful and spiritual, this change. Okay, but we will have victory over it if we're able to face our shadows, right? Face the truth. Allow the truth to come in. Face the truth. Face the shadow of our life, of who we've been and where we're going, the changes we need to make and redefine ourselves. Okay, the truth matters. Not being in denial, not deceiving yourself or allowing others to deceive you, and not wearing a mask, but being authentic. Victory is coming. Hello, Star. I've got, here we go. The Tarot Empress sent me a couple of messages here. Lena Marie, hello. Remember, you guys, if you want a reading, personal reading, the two card pull is $5, and that is, it goes into, let me see, where's the address? You can put that into Ko-fi. Buy a cup of coffee, or here, .me/. If you want anything deeper, we can do that as well. But I think the two card pull answers any question you might have pretty well. Yeah, even the neighbor who is on SSI spends all of it before half the month is over, and I can't figure out what. None of my business. Yeah, people need to learn to respect. See, money, your resources are a gift from spirit, from God. Okay? That's something you should be thankful for. When you are thankful and you pray and you say thank you, you get more. But when you're not, when you're ungrateful, no, and you spend it and you're not thrifty and you're not investing in the right ways, kiss it goodbye. We should be very mature about our resources. Make sure it's invested. Make sure there's always something in the future. Say if you have children, like even biblically, it basically talks and promotes entrepreneurship, building for yourself and not having someone else live, working for yourself, not somebody else gain, and also leaving an inheritance for your children. Smart investment. That's how we should handle our money and our gains. Bartering with those in the community, exchangement of services, right? But there's a lot coming, and this is brand new cycle at the base. A lot of you are starting over brand spanking new. A completely new scenario is on its way. Another freak from church or here complaining that he only gets $860 a month. How ungrateful. And I have zero. And I know. Yeah. I know what you mean. And here I am. I'm looking for, I'm still looking at the airport is where I've been working and going to school as well as I build this business. And I hear and see people complain and throw away my money like water. My brother-in-law. Why does he not have a place to live? Why can't, and he's so lazy, he expects my husband to give him work. But if you make $400 in a day, why are you broke at the end of the day? You work that whole week. You should have more than enough to take care of only yourself if you have no children. You are not married. You only have one dog. And you complain about that even. Those are people that are extremely ungrateful. They never appreciate anything in their life. They have no real love for themselves. They're stingy. They have no love for others. That's the kind of people that do that. And they want handouts. They love it. And they love to say, poor me, poor me. Why should we poor you? You're a single man. You can go out and make $400 in a day. There's families that have to put together for the whole week to make that in a week. So they have children. Some people are they're just like that. And it's because a lot of times they were spoiled when they were children, right? Parents probably felt bad. They were latchkey kids and they didn't have time to be with them, and they just got what they wanted. Didn't have time to deal with the yelling and screaming when the child would test them. So they grow up this way, and they don't have a whole lot of character, and they demand. They expect everybody is living for them. They're on a stage and we're all players for them, and they're the star. That's how they see it. No joke. That's how my sister is. And now, we should say, and then now, just try not to let it enter my energy. Like, forget him and a lesson to stay away. Yes. Yes. Right. Yeah. Right. So the best you can do is stay independently away from them. And, they're energy vampires. They want a lot of attention. They want to be talked about. They're the people that are always on the phone, always gossiping, always, all up in the mix, or they're behind people's backs and causing trouble between people. And it's those people. Just keep away from them. Enjoy your life. Get rid of the drama-filled people. Get rid of the people that continue to take, and it's never enough. They'll never be happy, and they'll never find inner happiness. They don't have an inner life, and they're afraid to go within. They feel uncomfortable. Why? Because they know the truth will come up, and they're avoiding that quiet voice, that intuition. They don't want to hear what is inside. They would just want to be like, la 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 la, like that. Right. Yeah, Eve, you're right. It's terrible. So I'm moving on. No more of that. No, 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 no. And you better come corrected or don't come at all. That's going to be my thing. Come corrected or don't come at all. Yeah, psychopaths. Narcissistic personality types. The women are Jezebels. I call them Jezebels. Yeah, self-entitled. I want it and I want it now. I'm offended. Kiss my ass. Make me happy. And they'll try to make your life hell if you don't give them what they want. They love smear campaigns. They will lie to destroy your reputation. These are the people that, and this kind of personality is running rampant on the world scene right now. It's like they're deliberately being molded. Yeah. How dare you point out the bad stuff I do to everybody? How dare you? Yeah. How dare you tell me I need to be accountable for my actions? Always twist it. That's gaslighting. Or when they stop you, conversation's over. That's stonewalling. I dealt with my sister for years. She loves that. She's all about that. And she used to think that everybody is looking at her. Why are they looking at me? Look at them looking at me and wanting to kick their asses. I'm like, Jesse, they don't care. For all you know, they're looking at you because you look like somebody they knew. Or maybe they think they know you. Or maybe that guy thinks you're cute. You don't know. But she's one of those that everything's about her and her life and screw everybody else. Very selfish. It's shocking. And this kind of person is all over, and they will run you down if you are a more laid back, kind of a balanced type. If you're more easygoing, if you're more giving, they will dig their claws in, and you'll be stuck there for years until sometimes it's too late if you don't get out of it. Thank God people are beginning to understand this personality style and knowing a lot of our own leaders are packed with it. all over the world. Right. When they say jump, they want you to ask how high. Master. Yeah, it's very toxic. Highly toxic. And I have some workshops coming this fall, late fall, and it's going to be centered on this dynamic, how to, how and what and where and when and why, all of that stuff, the essentials. Yeah, Casper, you probably have very good intuition, very good. Yeah, it is crazy, totally crazy, insane. You know, and it's been all in my life, sometimes several of them all at once. And I didn't, I used to wonder what is this that it's like they all, how do they all know to do the same thing? I didn't know. I didn't know that it was narcissism. And I didn't know that anything about empath or anything. I know, of course, we knew, we have highly sensitive nervous systems. Thyroid disorder runs rampant in our family with endocrine system problems and all that, like most empaths would do, stomach issues and everything. Always being the givers, always getting the shit end of the stick in relationships. But these narcissists, the way they smear you when you don't get what you want right away, the way they treat you, the way they emotionally manipulate and lie, it was just, I didn't know what to call it. Like, is it possible that three people at once in my life could be like this? How? Right? I didn't, and they're all family, for God's sake. Yeah. And I was always wondered that, but now I know. Now I know, and I want to tell other people what to look out for, take care of themselves, how to eat right, especially if you have a highly sensitive nervous system, because you can have a nervous breakdown easily. It runs on my mom's side of the family, and they die young. They die young, or they start to lose their mind because their hormones is out of whack, and their glands, their adrenal system starts to go haywire. Yeah, they always twist it. They love to gaslight. They know better. They're doing that because they want your mind all messed up. They're trying to um, put a mirage and like a smoke screen over your life to keep you confused, to keep you constantly spinning your heels like, what is happening? That way they can get away with stuff. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? That's how they are. I call the women ones Jezebel because they are. They're like wicked Queen Jezebel. People like Jeffrey Epstein, that man, he's a master narcissist psychopath. Ted Bundy was, you know, it's crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's so weird. That's not what has happened recently with him. I'm like, how am I supposed to know anything? Well, first of all, I should be knowing. I said, don't you think it's kind of weird that I don't know you after 24 years. So that alone, that statement for him to say, um, you don't know me, you don't know. Okay, I don't know you after 24 years. That's a problem, don't you think? And whose problem is that? Mr. I withdraw and don't like to talk about anything. What am I supposed to do? What makes no sense. No, that's okay. Babble. That's what we're here. We're a group. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to get back with the people who are genuine, people who are real and authentic. No more fakes. No more rushing into relationships too, because they'll fake for a good while. They'll fake for a year. So make sure you catch all the small red flags before you ever get into a relationship like that. But yeah, that's okay though. I guess I better come off. I've already been on almost 6 hours tonight. If I put the two videos together, that's how long I've been on. Right, years and years and years, and left with zero. And that's how I feel right now. It hurts. Like in the end, the worst possible thing could have happened. More loss, heartbreak. Just it's like he stormed through and shattered everything. No more. I'm not going to allow it anymore. And I want to be a pillar of strength and a good example for others to follow. Watch. Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. So I'm going to get some sleep, and then I'm going to be on late afternoon. I'm going to go swimming and get some exercise in, and then I'm going to be on in late afternoon. Yeah. Peace and quiet and a relaxed life with good friends that are of like mind that also want the same things in life. You know, let me send you guys off with a positive card from the universe has your back. Okay? I'm going to pull something from here. One last card for us. All right. Hey, Spirit, what do you want us to be left with? What message do you want us to have for the night? Okay. Now, yeah. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on is going to grow. Yeah. Yeah. My being faithful to a spiritual life has brought me to this place, and it's only going to get better and bigger. It's only going to get bigger and better. Oh, I know it will. I feel it. And it could have been a lot better if my mind and my focus wasn't always taken away to that, taking me away from where I should have been. But that's okay. It's only going to make me appreciate it that much more. But yes, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So those are the beautiful messages to be left with, and it's true. And I honor how I want to feel. Honor how you want to feel in any given moment. And really use these 2 weeks like Spirit has asked you to do. Strike you balance and feed yourself with health and good people. Nourishing yourself. That was the theme from the Goddess of the Moon deck. Nourishment. Nourishing your mind, nourishing your heart, nourishing your spirit. Exactly. Right. No, you're worth, you are so much more worth than getting having to get a life where you're stuck with people that treat you badly. There are beautiful people that you deserve to be around, and it is them that you should be surrounded by. Look at that. I just shuffled this like crazy, turned it over again, and it says again, I honor how I want to feel. So this message was definitely a message that is to be left with us. Honor how you want to feel. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for spending the evening with me so much. I'll be back on tomorrow. I love this. I really, really do. Sweet dreams. My prayers, when I see my prayers, I'm going to ask God to send beautiful energy and prayers to each and every single one of you your way. I say my prayers every night, and that's what I do. You know, and prayer has been scientifically proven to work. When somebody's praying for you, that energy, that direction, that focus is going towards you. So know that somebody else is praying for you out there. Special blessings to you too, Eve. I hope you subscribe so you can come back again. Yeah, no more turmoil. No more anguish. I love you all. Namaste. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me. I think we had really great conversations. A lot of them are eye-opening, and we'll continue to have them. I'll have the Quality of Life series will be starting in late fall. After all of this mess is done and over with, and I'm settled down again so that I can have the peace to put my mind into it and begin the new series. Thank you, Casper, so much. See you again, Eve. Cheers. Thank you, Casper. That means a lot. It really does. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you soon, maybe tomorrow if you come back on. I love you. Have a wonderful night. My prayers are with you too, my friends. Namaste. Voila.